Good morning, Americans. This is your favorite alien here on the morning of Friday, February 8th, 2024. And today's commentary, it's a somber one, unfortunately. And the title of it is The State of the Union. A disaster is the State of the Union. For those of you, and I usually don't watch a State of the Union for the last 27 years, but I did this one, and I should have gone to sleep like I did for the previous 27 others. But if I was an American, I would be waking up today and saying, what the blank? Because that's what you should say about the State of the Union. What the blank? President Biden had a good opportunity to come up with something good, and he failed miserably. He came up with the usual politics and disgruntledness and disconformity and this and this and this. Just put a dis by anything you want. Disaster, dismay, disgrace, you name it, it's a dis. I would have taken his State of the Union, and I would have started by saying, and this, if I was President of the United States, this is what I would say. My fellow Americans, we've come together here to note the state of our union. And it's a disgrace, a disaster, an extinction waiting to happen. And this is why. There is a fight between me and my predecessor, and between me and those other guys on the other side of the aisle here. We're not doing the Americans' business. We're involved in each other's business. My predecessor has used terms like illegals and we should send them back home, kick them back home, to refer to illegal aliens. And when is a human illegal? Wow. You conservative Republicans and extremist rightist Republicans assume this. But then again, us extremist leftists, and me personally, have said stupid things in the past. So here I am telling about my opponent, and my opponents here in the other side of the aisle that are gripping their teeth right now, and my own Democratic cohorts going, oh boy, he's saying the word illegal. Oh boy, yeah. Well, the fact, Americans, is we have a problem here. We're not doing the American business for decades now, maybe centuries. We have been doing the business. And the business can range from hanky-panky, as in Monica Lewinsky and my predecessor, or as in Mr. Richard Nixon on the other side of the aisle, selling out the nationalist Chinese. We have made a lot of mistakes. Both our parties have made a lot of mistakes. My predecessor, he was a disaster. My policies have turned out to be a disaster in turn for me. It is time for us, the old and the young, to take stock in what we are, what we're supposed to be, and where we're going and where we're supposed to have been gone to by our founding fathers. We're not anywhere near close. My predecessor, Thomas Jefferson, said, "Half a loaf is better than no loaf at all." But, Mr. President, as a party member of the Democratic Party, I can honestly say, us descendants have taken your half a loaf, and we don't even have a heel of a bread left. Look at all the discourse that we have going on here. Everybody's views are taken into account except the views of 330 plus million Americans. Their values, well, they don't have any, do they? And yes, we can argue that they have put me and my predecessor and all you guys in front of me sitting down here, with our different agendas and different policies that we have done over the decades to create the mess that we're in today. Both parties have done this. But as another regard, we don't seem to want to adhere to our mistakes and take them with, as my grandmother would say, castor oil is what we need here. Castor oil. What do you say, Americans? And like I said, if I were the President of the United States, this is what I would say in my State of the Union address. Leaving this for your thoughts to ponder, Americans. How do you get out of this mess? Electing the Democrats and electing the Republicans is not the answer, because they are the ones that cause your problems, and you are the main cause of the problems, because you voted for them. As an alien from another planet, I say, ponder this, Americans. Your American extinction is on the way. Good day.